I am Prince Ezedike, the Amalumweze of Omambala, a warrior that has fought many wars and won them. The crown prince, the future king of this land, and I command you.
Ah, shut up! You command who? No, do you even know where you are? Do you know where you are? Ah!
Where could you have gone to this early?
Greetings, Iweka.
Greetings, the most beautiful maiden in our land. How are you doing?
I am fine. Please, I am here to see Prince Ezedike.
That makes the two of us. But it's as if he's not around.
Oh, okay. I wanted to deliver a message to him, but hence he's not around. I better take my leave and come back.
Hey, since the prince is not around, I can keep you company. I would advise you wait for him.
Thank you. I'd rather go and come back later.
Utochi, Biagodo, no. Hey, you know I like you a lot, eh? And it will gladden my heart if I stay here with you. And I will keep you company. You will like it. Just negodu kum. Beauty in disguise. Beauty in disguise. Negodu. Chai. Ofe salam. Oh salam.
Chugo, you know we have been in your farm working all day. I am tired. I am very thirsty. Please give me some water to drink.
Chi, are you okay? I noticed that you have not been yourself since we've been working at your farm. What's going on?
I thought I was the only one who noticed it.
I noticed it too. Chugo, tell us. What is wrong with you?
Otochi, I don't understand what is going on. For a long time now, no man has stepped his feet here to ask for my hand in marriage. Even the ones that manage to come, they don't come back. I feel someone laid a curse on me.
Don't even say that. No one cursed you. No, don't say that. You are not cursed. When the time is right, they will still come by. And you will be the one saying no as usual. Yes.
You want to get married. You want to be with a man. Yet you keep turning down their proposals.
Don't mind her. Now she is worried that no man is coming here to ask for her hand in marriage. After rejecting their proposal, now you are worried. Chugo, let me tell you, it seems like your time has passed.
Hey.
Leave me alone. Let me say the truth. Your time has passed. No man will ever come. You better accept your fate. Simple. Why are you looking at me like that?
Is Otochi around?
I'm actually surprised you are asking because I was thinking she came to see you. She left this morning.
I haven't seen her since morning. Maybe she's with Ndudi.
Maybe. But are you okay? Because you are not looking okay.
I don't know.
How do you mean?
Is it possible for someone's time to pass?
What do you mean by that?
For several market days now, no suitor have come to ask for my hand in marriage. And my friend is insinuating that my time has passed and that no suitor will come for me again.
Do you believe in destiny?
Yes, I believe in destiny.
If you believe in destiny, then you are not supposed to bother yourself about the events of life. You see, destiny can be denied, can be delayed by unforeseen circumstances beyond our control. But then again, you should be able to understand that destiny has an important role it plays in our lives.
I don't understand. Does that mean that my destiny is not to be married?
I have not said that. But if you believe in destiny, then you should not bother yourself about things that are happening around you. Because you believe in destiny, you should be able to know that at the right time, the universe will surely make things, everything to align in your favor.
My prince, what kept you so long now? Do you know I've been standing in the palace waiting for you?
Iweka, do I owe you?
You owe me, my prince. Because I'm very close to you as a friend. You owe me. Look, I will not allow you rest, not until Utochi becomes my wife.
Okay. She's all yours. You can have her anytime you want. Just get ready and I, Prince Ezedike, will make it happen for you.
Ezedike! Hey! Hey! The Amaluense of Amambala! Hey! 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 The one the demons are scared of up till today!
Hi.
You still remain the strongest and bravest of all warriors!
Opani Odogu!
Hey!
Omua!
Ezedike!
Eh?
At the tremble of your voice, the spirits scampers in fear. And the wind bowed in respect at the mere sight of our appearance. Ezedike! Hey!
Opani Iweka!
Hey!
Iweka, my good friend!
The prince who thinks so highly of himself has been bullying people in Amambala and even beyond.
Father, it's even a bigger lie to lie on royalty. She's lying. She cooked all of this up just to tarnish my good image. She's lying on me.
I will never appear before the king and lie. I committed no such crime. My king, the prince has been harassing everyone, but I will not let him harass a woman like me, who knows what it means to be a maiden of Amambala.
Why are you listening to her? I am the one that should be listened to. I am the crown prince. I am Princess Ezedike. I should be listened to. You are lying. You are lying.
I am not done telling the stories. After the sexual harassment, Utochi went to report to Prince Ezedike, thinking that being the prince's ally will make him judge in her favor.
My prince, I have been doing everything to please you. To make sure you marry my friend Chugo. I went as far as causing happen all because of you. And this is how you want to pay me back.
Will you shut up? Did you see a man like Iweka and you are still single? You should be excited. I'm trying to help you. Do you want to remain unmarried all your life?
I will not marry Iweka. I have a man I love and I will marry him.
You must marry a man that I want you to marry. Else, you will remain single.
I will not marry Iweka.
How dare you walk out on me? Guards! I want you to have this. And this beads are all yours. This one, I have some expensive beads right here. One of the most expensive beads in the market. So I brought it for you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I hope you like them.
Yes, I love them. They are very beautiful.
Good.
And they look expensive too.
Yes, of course. The best for you. You deserve it.
Thank you so much.
It's all right.
Let me quickly get something for you too.
No. Don't worry. I came here to give you this. I will have to rush to my workplace. I have some people waiting for me there. Okay?
If you say so.
Maybe some other time.
Of course.
Good.
Next time.
Thank you. You take care.
Go well.
Greetings.
Yeah.
What is Obalum Ofosoba?
The richest blacksmith from Umoba. The one that owns assorted guns doing in your hut.
Ujuako, I don't know. He's always coming around, buying gifts for my mother and I. He hasn't said anything other than just with me and leave. Nothing else.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Chi, there's something you're not telling me.
Ujuako, I'm telling you the truth. That's it.
He's the richest man. You're not telling me.
My prince, is everything alright?
Prince Dike. Amalunweze of Omambala. The first son of our community. What is the problem?
Obalum of Ozoba. That stupid blacksmith that left his land to live in my land is going after my woman. And from what I heard, she's likely to accept his proposal.
My prince, if Chugo is indeed with Obalum of Ozoba, the dreaded blacksmith who owns many guns that even the king respects, I would advise you, my friend, to back off immediately.
How can you say that, Ofo? The prince is our friend. We're supposed to protect him. Why discouraging him?
I would say it because it is my responsibility to tell the prince here the truth, not you coward who always blows whistle for him and the other stupid one, Iweka, who likes covet things. It is our responsibility to protect him.
Right now, Obalum is not with Uchugo, right? That means our prince here still has chance to win Uchugo over. My sister told me that Obalum has not said anything to Shugo. And that gives you opportunity to go to Shugo. Look into her eyes. Tell her how you love her. Make her feel things for you before Obalum does. Do that now before it's too late, my prince.
I gave Utochu a simple assignment to do for me. And this is what I get? I must punish that stupid, ugly fool.
My prince, what assignment did you give to her?
Please tell us.
Ofo, it's not everything that you ask.
My prince, you see my problem with you. You would not confide in us, your friend, in as much as they are stupid.
Ofo.
But when things go south, you will now expect us to fight for you.
Sugar, I am so happy for you. So finally you are getting married.
He hasn't said anything yet. He's just being nice and gentle.
But do you like him? Now tell us, would you marry him?
Have you seen Obalum? I mean, have you been with him? Because if you have, you won't be asking this question.
And how do you mean?
There is no way you will meet that man and not fall in love. He is handsome, gentle, kind, smart. Just my kind of man.
Tall, gentle, yes, tall. So that is to say that you have found the man of your dreams. And if he proposes, you will say yes to him.
Well, let's wait till he speaks.
Yes, you will say yes.
But I tell you, my friends, what I feel for that man, I have never felt for anyone.
Hey.
I believe you.
I know you.
Don't be too quick to conclude.
Congratulations in advance.
You are not serious.
Utochi! Come here! Come back here! So you are confirming it to me that you are running away from me. Come here. You know what you are doing?
Don't touch me. My father is on his way back.
Is your father not a Balugo Okeke? Do not do anything that will force us to put you and your father in the palace prison.
Come here, you foolish maiden. Come here. I said, come here.
My prince, take it. My prince, take it easy now. Do you want to injure her? Have you forgotten she's my wife to be?
Iweka, stay out of this. Else I will pluck your eyes and feed it to the birds.
See, let's tell ourselves the truth. We are supposed to know that some certain things are not right. We are supposed to know that, as a matter of fact, we that is working with the prince, if the prince does not know, you and I are supposed to know that some things are not right.
Certain things like what and what?
My prince, certain things like what just happened over there. Must you intimidate that innocent maiden? Yeah, after all, it's not her fault that her friend refused to fall in love with another. So why intimidating her?
Keep quiet, Iweka. What's wrong with you now? What is it? She has no right to fall in love with another man when our own prince is in love with her. And the maiden whom you are defending is supposed to come to the prince and tell him that instead of hearing it from outside.
Will you shut up that thing you come out?
Iweka! Iweka! Be careful! I am already beginning to see you as a betrayer. Do not let me reason it. Don't force me to reason it. Because if I do,
you see? Have I said anything wrong? Everything is Iweka. Did I say anything? I've dedicated my entire life in moving about with this prince.
Keep quiet. What have you not done wrong, Iweka? Must you talk everything? Advice for you. Reason before you talk. And don't talk before you reason. I will not warn you again.
It's like these people do not value my time. I will wake up in the morning and run to the prince. Every day I will be working with him as if I'm his shadow. Now he's getting angry. Don't decam.
I know you all will be wondering how I got to know all of this. Somehow, some of the people that got involved opened up to me.
Shugo, please, I am sorry. Please forgive me. See, Prince Ezedike loves you. But he was so scared that you might refuse him. Please forgive me. All I wanted is for you to marry Prince Ezedike so that Ofo can look my way. I never meant bad for you, honestly. Makachuku.
Otochi, I am really surprised hearing all of this from you.
I know. Because the burden is too much. And I cannot continue without opening up to you. Please, I am sorry. Prince Ezedike only wanted to cripple your ego so you can come begging him to marry you. He loves you, but pride wouldn't allow him come woo you the proper way. Please, my friend, I am sorry for aiding him. Forgive me.
Otochi, everything you said about Prince Ezedike are things known by all. I mean, he's one of those fools who believes that women, maidens, are there for their commands and manipulation. But what I find difficult to understand is you getting involved.
I know. See, I was just stupid. I wasn't thinking. I was just selfish because I wanted Ofo. I am sorry. All I wanted is Ofo. Please forgive me. Please.
You were supposed to be my friend.
I know.
I trusted you.
I know. Please. I know. I'm sorry. I promise it will never happen again. Please. Please. Shugo, forgive me. I can't live with this. Please.
Is everything alright? What is going on?
Ofo, you were someone here since morning. Why are you just coming?
Will you people tell me what is going on or not?
Ofo, Our own Shugo is getting married to someone else that is not our Princess Edike. The Amalumweze of Omambala.
This calls for celebration. So, when are we going to get the claims of our land?
Ofo, I swear you are mad. You are not a good person.
What do you mean?
Why are you laughing?
What do you mean I'm not a good person? Okay, no problem. I accept. I am the bad person. Let me get the claim of my land and you people can join Princess Edike to cry for as long as you can.
My friend, will you shut up your mouth there? Have you asked me if I'm interested or not?
Can you both stop talking about land? Chugo is not married yet.
Yes.
She must be mine. I must have her.
Yes. my prince, that one cannot work. As a matter of fact, when the maiden of Omambala has said she is not interested in getting married to you, there is nothing you can do. Will you force her?
Ofo, are you not talking too much already? Will you shut up your mouth if you don't have anything good to say?
Yes! You are for shut up!
Keep quiet!
Shut up!
My prince, I've told you, let us send this idiot on an errand to the evil forest.
They will never tell you the truth, my prince.
Greetings, Nna.
Are you now ready to tell me what has been troubling you?
Nna, please forgive me, Father. I am sorry. I know I was senseless. I was stupid. Please forgive me. I know that after this, you'll be so disappointed in me. Please forgive me.
Listen, Otoshi, I need you to start talking. What exactly did you do? I am your father, and I will always understand you.
I connived with Prince Ezedike to chase away suitors coming for Chugo.
How is that possible? How?
Princess Ezedike wants to marry Chugo and found out that Chugo has been rejecting suitors coming for her. So he came to me to help him. I was the one chasing away all the suitors coming for Chugo, and I want to stop. He's threatening to deal with me. I'm sorry, my father, please. I'm sorry. Father, please forgive me. I have realized my mistake. I am no longer working for him. Please, Father, forgive me. I am sorry.
Iweka, I want you to tell me the truth. Why are you sabotaging my efforts?
My prince, I am not sabotaging your efforts in any way. I'm just trying to be careful.
What do you mean by you're trying to be careful? Wait. Are you afraid? Who are you afraid of?
I'm afraid of the deities of Omambara.
What do you mean by you're afraid of deities? What deities are you talking about?
My prince, that you are forcing a maiden of Omambara to be your woman. And as a prince, that may degenerate involving the deities. Amaleze, you and I know that you are a crowned prince already from a royal home. And the forces that protect the king protects you. From the one, you've known Iweka as an orphan. The only family I have, that is if you accept me as a family, is you. Nothing protects me. It's just myself. So I have to be careful.
Iweka, you are just complicating issues here. There are no deities involved.
My prince, even at that, can you do less of intimidation? And lure her with other things she likes the most.
And what is that?
I was told she likes masquerade a lot. That she can even watch masquerades from morning till the next day.
I know of that.
And then as a prince, entice her, entertain her with masquerade, give her different. You can even bring the Njele masquerade so that she will know that indeed you are Ezedike 1. By so doing, she will fall down to your feet. When you bring out the Njele masquerade, you know what that means.
I think you are making sense. This is it. Yes. There is no way she's not going to fall in love with me.
Yes. And my prince, now you know Iweka is not your enemy after all. I was only trying to see how you can do the right thing.
But I am still going to scatter that planned introduction.
Of course. Why are you called Prince DK? By the time you scatter everywhere with a masquerade, that introduction is already scattered.
Greetings, 9. Greetings, you worker. This one you're coming to my house this early. I hope all is well.
All is well, 9. All is well. I was sent by Princess Edike, the Amaluense of Omambala. He told me to come and meet the head of the masquerade so that you and I can discuss something very, very important.
I am the head of the masquerades. So what is it you want us to discuss?
Sit down, let us say.
No, don't sit down. As you can see, I am just waking up. I have not communicated with my ancestors in prayer. And I must have to do that first before I can sit with anybody.
No, 9, it's not possible.
What?
Because as the mouthpiece of Prince Ezedike, he told me in person that when I get here, I should tell you to suspend whatever it is you are doing. That in fact, if I see you eating, I should either throw the food away or...
You know what? Go back to the one who sent you and ask him to come here if he has anything he wants to discuss with me. Because I am not coming to see him. You know what? I am not going to take this disrespect.
Okay, let me go. Now, so as I'm going now, I'll go and tell Prince Ezedike, the warrior of all warriors, that the head of the...
Tell him that I am not coming to see him. If there is anything he believes is important that he wants to discuss with me, he should come here.
Let me go and tell him.
Chugo! 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 What is it? Ne, you won't believe what I'm about to tell you. Eh?
What happened?
Can you imagine? That useless Iweka was in my father's house today.
To ask for your hand in marriage or what?
I don't know. But from the look of things, I think his meeting with my father did not go well because he left angrily.
And you did not ask your father the reason for his visit?
I did not. My father has not been talking to me lately because of what I did to you.
Otachi, you need to find out. Yes, ask your father why he visited so that you won't get married to someone you don't like.
May the gods forbid!
Yes, Edike. Amaluense no Omambala. I present you Kola. Oshede.
I am not here for kola nuts.
Listen to me. Every other thing can wait. I am an Onyenze. When you visit an Onyenze in his house, the first thing he must do is to present you with kola nut. Where the kola nut is not available, Onyenze must explain that the kola nut is not available in a way that the visitor must understand. In this case, the kola nut is available and I have presented it. Can you sit down? Can you watch it? Can you watch it?
All right.
Lana. Ezedike. As na ewetara ji wetara ndụ. Ndị ya ati atatakwu ndụ. Iburo ka mweze da bem nwe okorobịa. Oreko. Anyị na-ekwuda ndụ ya adị. Anyị nwere nwaanyị ndị ọbịa kwudo ndụ anyị adịkwu. Anyị awa ọjị ta anya tati ya ndụ tati ya arụ isi ike. Ibe dị njọ anyị abịa anyị nso. Yeah. I know I carry but on never. Yeah. Even the moya ba nyiru. Yeah, onye dere kind of forgive. Ka e to je 30 years isi ike. Yeah. Ndị ba nyokwa na ndu. Ah, na kuya. Ogosana.
Like I said earlier, I am not here for kola nut. I have come to request for the services of the masquerade.
You have come to request for the services of which of the masquerades? And how?
I want to propose to the woman that I intend to marry. I was told how much she loves masquerade. I have come to inform you to gather the finest of the masquerade in our land on Nkwo Market Day. They will be entertaining her.
Did anybody tell you that the masquerades of Omambala are a kind of dance groups that you can gather for your entertainment? You know, is that what they told you?
I am Prince Ezedike, the Amalumweze of Omambala, a warrior that has fought many wars and won them. The crown prince, the future king of this land, and I command you.
Ah, shut up! You command who? No, do you even know where you are? Do you know where you are?
Ha! Ibanugo! Ibanugo! Ha! 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 I am the prince! I own you! And wherever you think that you are in this land, I want the masquerade and you must provide them!
Who is misleading you? Who is playing this music you are dancing to? Who?
Ibanugo, I am one amongst many that the spirits respect. Do not mess with me.
You know what I'm going to advise you? Go back home and be cuddled under your mother's arm. If possible, submit yourself to be breastfed. Because as I'm looking at you, you are not man enough to face the spirit.
Ah! I am not man enough to face the spirit. And I ask you, who is the spirit?
I, Nzeibanugo, the Ocean Ketanya of Omambala, am the spirit. If you fail to leave now, you will see the spirit.
Listen to me. I am able to understand these insults. And I promise you, you will hear from me. These insults will not be taken for granted. You want to go? It will not be taken for granted.
Is this actually the kind of man who is going to become king in this land? A man who can easily summon all the masquerades of Omambala to come and entertain his woman. To fear, wow. May the gods forbid it that such a man will ever become king.
Father, Iwanugo is taking more than required. He is my subject and does not have any right to disobey me.
What was his excuse this time?
Nothing! He sees himself too powerful and decides to use his power against the crown prince of Omambala. That man looked at me in the eyes and challenged me, told me that I cannot make him release the masquerades. Father, the way he said it showed deep-rooted animosity against the royal family. If nothing is done, that man may attempt to unseat the king.
I had always known Ibanugo not to have respect for this family. For him to have said that direct your face, I'm not sure he understands the consequences of his action.
That man sees himself as king already. How did he become the head of the masquerade of Omambala? Father, please, can't he be removed so that I can appoint a new head of the masquerade of Omambala? We have to remove him.
Amalueze, my son. Calm down. It is one thing at a time. Tell the guards to summon him here immediately.
You will live long, Father.
Greetings, Your Majesty. You will live long.
Ibanugo, why have you decided to disobey the royal household?
Your Majesty, I have not disobeyed the royal household. I have been a loyal servant to this family, and by the gods, so shall it remain.
Leave the gods out of this. What transpired between you and Prince Ezedike?
Well, Amaluweze was asking the impossible. And I needed to teach him that the masquerade of Omambala is an elevated institution. And that it is not right for him to smuggle politics into the masquerade sect. That's it.
I need to understand what you mean by asking for the impossible. Prince Ezedike is the prince of Omambala kingdom. And he has the right to summon the masqueraders to come perform for him whenever he needs their service.
Your Majesty, with all due respect, the issue here has gone beyond you and I. We are talking about something that involves the gods. Your son was not just asking for the masquerade to come and perform for him. Your son was asking for the services of the masquerade to come and perform for his woman. Your Majesty, you will agree with me that that is an aberration. In the well-kept rules of the masquerade of Omambala, what your son was asking for is something that nobody, who is the head of the masquerades, can ever approve.
Ibanugo, I am still the ruler of this land. What I say stands. I have the powers to control both the physical and the spiritual of this land. Do exactly what he has said.
Your Majesty, you are the political head. I am the head of the masquerades. There's a reason the ancestors made it so.
Greetings.
If you like, go ahead and marry the coward. A weak man who cannot talk to a woman like a man. Now he wants to use the masquerade to win your heart. And I can only say to fear to that. Greet your mother for me.
Who is the weak man? Is he talking about the blacksmith? But he has not even said anything to me. Could it be the one Nze Ibanugo just called a coward?
Nam, welcome.
You on it?
Yes. So how did it go?
Omambala is gradually degenerating into something I don't know. And I am beginning to feel that the time has come for something to be done.
What happened, Nnam?
Ezonyelenguba is threatening me. Threatening me that I must have to release the masquerades so that his son can use the masquerades of Omambala for his plaything. Can you imagine that?
How can he say that when he knows the tradition of our land?
Madness is actually what is running through the brains of Ezonyelenguba. And I'm not going to allow myself to be part of that madness.
But, Nnam, I think you should do as the king has said. You know how wicked he can be. You cannot fight him.
Ezonyelenguba is already fighting himself. And like I said, it is madness that is running through his brains. And I'm not going to be part of that madness. But very soon, he is going to feel it differently. Concentrate on what you are doing. Forget about Ezonyelenguba.
Okay, Nnam, but just think about what I've said, please. Chugo! Chugo!
Otachi.
Did I hear you, Chugo?
Yes, I'm here.
Chugo, where? What? Chugo, there is fire on the mountain, no? Eh?
What happened?
My father is about to be in trouble if he disobeys the royal household. The king wants him to bring out the big masquerade so the prince can use that as an opportunity to propose to you. But he refused.
Otachi, I am sorry that this is connected to me. But he cannot refuse. We all know who the king is and what he can do to anyone that disobeys him.
That is my problem. I'm scared of what the king might do to my father. I don't...
Otachi, you have to make sure that your father never disobeys the king.
But you know my father, he is very stubborn. He does only what he feels is right. I don't...
Otachi, you have to speak to him. Convince him to do as the king instructed. If not, I will just go and say yes to Princess Edike.
No, you will not do that.
I will. I mean, I don't want anything to happen to your father. He's like a father to me.
No. I will just find a way around it. But I will not allow you marry that pompous son of a wicked king. I will not allow you. Nnam, listen to me. I know you don't compromise when it comes to the truth. But please, you have to choose your fight carefully. This fight is not for you. It's for the gods.
But the gods cannot come and begin to fight. Human beings must do the fighting. I am the representative of the gods, and there is no way I will allow them make a mess of our well-organized masquerade court in this. It's not possible. I cannot allow them to destroy the masquerade court of Omambala. It's not possible.
But you have done your part by telling them the truth. Allow the gods to fight the remaining battle. Now, please.
Listen, I am not a coward. And there is no way I will turn my back on the gods. Listen, you see Ezonyelenguba. He can go ahead and do his worst. Okay?
Nnam, you are the only one I have. I cannot afford to lose you, please. Nnam, you have to listen.
So you need to do something. Utochi's father is in trouble because of you. They are planning to strip him of his power and excommunicate him if he does not do as the king wants.
I know what they demanded. I am aware of what they demanded and the pressure piling up on him. But nobody talked about the royal family stripping him of his power. Nobody talked about that.
My father just returned from a meeting and he told me everything. I'm just scared for Utochi.
But why are men like this? I told Utochi to convince her father to do as the king instructed, but he refused. What do you want me to do?
I don't know. You have to do something. You and I know how deadly and dangerous the king is. And he will not stop until he destroys him. Please, Chi, you have to do something.
Do something like what? Prince Ezedike, to the best of my knowledge, hasn't said anything to me. What should I do?
Is he aware you're coming to see him this morning?
Honestly, he's not. But if you tell him that Chugo is here to see him, I'm sure he'll be excited.
Okay. He's with his father right now, but I'll inform him.
Thank you. He's already with his father this early. I'm sure they are planning on what to do to that man. Men are very wicked. Itochi, you're here. What are you doing here?
Ndudi told me what you're planning to do. And I'm here to stop you.
Why? Do you want your father to suffer because of me?
But you cannot marry Prince Ezedike. He is arrogant. He doesn't deserve a maiden like you.
Itochi, what is wrong with you? I never told you that I want to marry the prince. He did not propose to me.
So if you don't want to marry him, what are you doing here? Greetings, Prince Ezedike.
Greetings.
What are you doing here?
My father sent me to you. He said I should ask you, when exactly do you need the masquerade?
And you? Who are you?
She is Chugo, my friend. She actually accompanied me to come see.
I'm sure she can speak for herself. I ask again, who are you?
Oh, I hate the prince. I hate him. Can you imagine? He acted like he does not even know who you are.
Itochi, I am seeing this from a different angle entirely.
What different angle? Did you even notice the way he looked at you? I know his plans. To humiliate you and make you lose your self-worth.
Itochi, relax. You may be right. And wrong as well, because it is possible that the gods of Omambala that I prayed for answered my prayers. So maybe he has forgotten everything about me.
Is that even possible? Can the gods answer like that?
It is possible. Because how do you explain the fact that Amalongweze saw me and was asking me who I was?
I was surprised equally, but...
Maidens of Olam.
Tonwa. How are you doing?
Chugo, please let us leave.
Where are you going to? I'm talking to you and you just want to walk out on me like that.
And why would you drag her like that?
I know, are you to talk to me on how I hold my utom?
Iweka, leave the maiden alone.
Yeah, Ofo, she's my wife to be. She should not disrespect me in presence of this maiden that I don't know where she came out from.
Let go.
You shall leave her alone.
Don't you dare lay your hands on her again. Never.
And now listen, I am not your wife. I will never be your wife. I will never marry you.
Listen, Iweka, if you lay your hands on this maiden again, I will deal with you myself. What is wrong with you?
Listen, if you lay your hands on any maiden of Iweka, I will deal with you. Yeah, I'll deal with you. So you have that strength to deal with me, but you have not gone to the forest to fight war.
Listen, Iweka, listen. My father said that when a woman of Omambala says no, her no should not be disrespected.
This is my problem with you, Ofo. This is my problem with you. Must you bring your father into any matter we are discussing? Is it because I don't have a father? Eh? Ofo, you are mad. Look, why would you do such a thing? See, I've told you to stop acting as if you are the prince.
Iweka, stop disgracing yourself. Stop disgracing yourself. Any insult you bring upon yourself, technically is directed to us, your friends. Are you not ashamed of yourself?
Why should I be?
I am in a good mood. I have good news.
My prince, what is the good news?
And I don't want both of you to spoil it.
Hey, my prince, what is the good news?
That useless egocentric fool called Iwanugo has finally agreed to release the masquerade. I want you both to go to Chugo's hut. Tell her that I want to see her in the palace. She was here earlier today, but I wanted to do it in a very special way.
With all due respect, Amalweza, my friend, I will not go for such an errand. If you want a maiden, you go to her yourself. She deserves some respect from you.
What is he talking about?
It boils down to the argument we were having before you rudely interrupt. I've told you that Ofo is now a threat. Let us deal with him before he gets out of hand.
Iweka, if not because we are friends, I would have dealt with you.
What will you do?
Ofo! Can you explain what you mean by respect? Is she the one that is going to marry me?
My prince, that you are the one marrying her. Does she not deserve some respect? We should be mindful of the things we say to... Listen, that Nzeiwanugo Ojuntipa one of Omambala takes insult from you does not mean you should extend it to others.
Have you seen it? Now I'm vindicated. Have you seen it? Oh, you want to fight the prince? You want to thank the God that I'm not in front of... My prince, I was about saying I'm not in front of him. This is what you desire the most, to become the prince.
Prince Amalweze knows that I am not fighting him. I am only trying to protect him.
You're only trying to protect him. Even me sitting closer to you now, I'm scared. Enjoy the seat. Enjoy it yourself. My prince. My prince.
Chugo, what if you have fallen in love with the prince? I saw the way you were looking at him.
Well, if I fall in love with him, then I'll marry him.
May the God forbid that rude and arrogant Prince Ezedike to end up as your husband. Hey! That will be too bitter for the maidens of Omambala to swallow.
Ezioku.
Anyways, I don't even recognize him as the prince.
My friend, don't get it twisted. Getting married to the prince is a privilege that many seek.
Ne, don't even paint this. Don't paint it at all. Because even the gods of our land will not allow it to happen.
Yeah. No one knows the mind of the gods. Because...
Greetings, beautiful maidens of Omambara.
Are you lost or something? What are you doing here?
I wish your father was alive. Because I don't like communicating with women. It's such a pity that I have the burden with me to speak with you instead of your father.
Iweka.
Udochi.
What do you want?
I did not come for you. Shift. Chugo. The prince said you should come with me to the palace.
If the prince wants to see me, then he should find his way to my father's hut.
Do you realize we are talking about Ezedike, the Amaluweze of Omambala kingdom?
Iweka.
Udochi.
Now leave here. Or you want us to beat you up?
Chelukwao, is it that the maidens of Omambala do not respect the prince anymore?
Are you going to leave? Or you want to feel it? Are you going to leave now or you want to feel it? Leave! I'll beat you up.
You all should thank the gods that it was the prince that sent me. If I had come on my own, I would.
Oh, you're still talking. You're still talking. If you're a real man, come back.
Oh.
I would disgrace you in this village. Ewu, Onyala.
As it is now, we will no longer leave Chigo alone on our own. Yes, so we will try to always be together because it's obvious that what they are planning now is no good.
At least you should go and see the prince.
This is why I wanted Ofo to do this for me. He is wise. he would have come back here with Chugo in a happy mood.
My prince, how can you talk like that? Eh? This warmonger that wants to fight you earlier today is now wiser than I am.
If you are wiser, then why is Chugo not here with us?
That's because I met them in a group. My prince, I met them in a group of foolish maidens that are already angry with you. So what am I supposed to do?
And who told you they are angry with me? Where did you hear that from?
My prince, are they supposed to walk up to your face and tell you that they are very angry? I was the one who felt the anger in them. They are very angry. Do you know I exhausted all my wisdom? Wisdom that is supposed to last me for the whole of this season. I exhausted it all because of Chugo. Do you know Chugo asked me to tell you that if you are man enough, you should come to his father's place and speak to her. What insolence?
Do you know why I'm even laughing? I am laughing because I told you to go to this girl yourself. Instead, you misunderstood me and even wanted to slap me.
Listen, do not think I've forgotten the nonsense you did earlier. Your case is still pending. Don't let me go back to what I've already forgotten.
Well, Chugo is not in the class of maidens that you will insult and she will let it slide. She's not. If you're ready for her, you have to let go of your pride.
Once again, you are talking nonsense. Look, let me tell you. Chugo is one of my subjects and she is under my authority. She must be punished for this disrespect.
Yes.
Then you're not ready to make her your wife.
She is going to be my wife.
Stay there. Keep fanning your ego. Keep fanning your ego until another man takes her away from you.
Chugo told me you've not said anything to her. And it kept me wondering, why?
That is because I don't want to rush things. You see, Utochi, Chugo is like a special meal. If you want to get the better side of her, you need to take your time. I have come to love her so much, and I want to make her my wife.
I see. Do you know why I sent for you?
I was wondering why.
Prince Ezedike wants to marry Chugo.
Not just him, but other young men in Omambalam. But the question is, does Chugo want to marry the prince?
That is the problem. Chugo said no to Prince Ezedike, but he's not having it because he believes that no maiden of Omambala kingdom should reject his proposal.
Utochi, you don't have to worry yourself. Chugo knows what to do.
But he will use his power to compel her into accepting his proposal. Don't you think so?
She is a grown woman. And not just that. Chugo is very smart and intelligent at that.
Oh.
So when the time comes, she knows what to do. So, Butuo.
But I'm just wondering, why are you not bothered?
Because there is nothing to be bothered about. I was told that you refused to come and see me.
If you really wanted to see me, you would have come by yourself, not sending someone else.
This will be the last time you will ignore or disrespect me in that manner. If I ask you to jump, you ask how high do I want you to jump. Did you hear me?
Were you talking to me?
I am still the prince of Omambala Kingdom, the #1 in this land. Do not make me forget that I like you and punish you accordingly.
What do you want?
I want to invite you to a special festival this coming Market Day.
Why are you inviting me?
You have found favor in my eyes. I like you. I like you a lot. And I want to give you some special privileges by inviting you to show you the good side of life.
Thank you for finding me worthy to grace the occasion, but I will have to say no. I am not interested.
This is not a joke. The Prince of Omambala is a very serious man. I know that you are shocked. You can't wait to tell your friends. I understand. Take your time. I'll send some maids to take care of you before then.
There will be no need for that. I don't want to go with you.
Why?
I have a man who respects and regards me, for he is a good and decent man. I would rather wait for him until he is ready to ask me to go for the festival with him. Not someone as arrogant as you are. Someone whose only achievement is being the son of the king.
What did you just say?
There are maidens who would happily go with you. But this maiden right here is not one of them.
Nam, food is almost ready.
Thank you, beautiful daughter of mine. Even from here, I can perceive the sweet aroma.
Nam, you won't believe what happened today. Chugo refused to go see the masquerade with Prince Ezedike. She turned him down.
But that is not something we should be excited about. The royal family is not the kind of family anybody should mess around with. If I tell you what the king did when I refused to release the masquerade, then you will discover that family can go the extra mile to get what they want.
Are you saying that they will punish Chugo for rejecting the prince?
What I am saying is that your friend should be careful. Talk to her. She has to be very careful. Very careful with the way she handles the prince. Even as she is rejecting the prince, let her not make it appear to the prince that he is being rejected. You see, that family that finally emerged, the royal family of Omambala, they are not the kind of family that can handle rejection. That is the problem. Very big problem.
I feel the gods are planning something new. Because they will not always have what they want.
I think the best thing for you to do is to leave the royal family alone. Just go and get my food. Yeah?
All right, uncle.
The royal family, whenever goes, I saw. Oh, no, news of
Chugu, what am I hearing? Gossip monger of Omombala Kingdom. What did you hear this time?
Did you tell the prince that was period to the masquerade and that the masquerade should come and see you instead of you going to see the masquerade?
Do you also say that you're a bigger masquerade? That is why all the men in and out of this land want you, so you can protect them?
I don't understand. Where is that coming from?
And where did you hear that from?
It's obvious the news is everywhere. Yes. The council is gathering to decide your judgment.
On my way to meet you, I saw my father. And he said your heart is going to be burnt. And you are leaving Omambala to Nzam or any kingdom close to Olu. And there you will remain till menopause arrives.
What are you saying? I did not say a thing like that. I didn't.
This is wickedness. I mean, why are men so wicked? Why are they ganging up against an innocent maiden? What has she done?
I don't know.
Honestly speaking, Tochi, I don't know where you're coming from.
Please, nobody should misunderstand me. I am only saying the truth.
What truth? Saying no to the prince the way she did will not end well.
Oh, really?
Yes, you need to speak to her.
So accepting an arrogant prince Ezedike is the truth. Is that what you're saying?
Bia, Utochi, I don't understand you at all. Do you prefer her dead or lost? We all know what could happen if Chugo says no to Prince Ezedike's proposal. Eh? See, we need to speak to her. We did not advise her well. Now see what is happening.
Please, please, please. This whole thing is tiring. How can a maiden not have a say over what happens in her life? It's not good now. For what? This is not the way our forefathers planned things to be. The men in charge are now manipulating the women. Please, we should be able to do something about it.
You might have been humbled before we do that. Please, talk to her for us. She listens to you. Speak to her for us. She needs to apologize to Prince Ezedike and accept his proposal.
I want you people to understand what I'm trying to avoid. If a maiden marries a man she doesn't love, it will end up as a disaster.
Chugo!
What are you doing here this early? I didn't see you coming. How did you get here? I didn't see you coming.
I am still Prince Ezedike, the Amalumweze of Omambala, a warrior that has fought many wars and won them. I am not a man to be played with.
I am equally Chugo, a maiden of Omambala who believes that the gods and ancestors will not allow deadly politicians manipulate the people. What do you want?
You shot yourself in the legs when you opened your mouth so wide like you just did and said that you are bigger than the masquerade of Omambala.
I did not say that. I know the masquerade and I would never say myself above the masquerade. You created that narrative out of nowhere just to weaken me. And I ask, why would men in positions of power and authority do things wrongly?
It will be your word against mine and nobody, I repeat, nobody will believe you. Apologize and accept my proposal. That is the only way that you will not be excommunicated from this kingdom.
The one who parades himself as the prince of Omambala. Cannot stand rejection. I understand where all of this is coming from.
You will not twist the statement, for I am well able to understand the insult. You said that you will not see the masquerade because you feel that you are bigger than the masquerade of Omambala.
Refusing to see the masquerade with you does not mean that I see myself above the masquerade. Going to see the masquerade is a choice. And up till now, I will not see the masquerade with you. It's about us and not the masquerade.
Ah, Chugo. The more I try to find a reason to forgive you, the more crime you commit. Why in this world will a maiden of Omambala say no to the crown prince of Omambala? Why, Chugo? Why?
I refuse to go with you because you are rude and arrogant. And you are still that same rude and arrogant prince. So even with the almighty Ijele masquerade, I will say no to you.
Chigo, you will hear from me. I promise you, you will hear from me. I am the crown prince of Omambala. You will hear from me. I will deal with that fool. I will make sure she begs for mercy for insulting Prince Ezedike, the Amaluense of Omambala, a warrior that has fought many wars and won them. She will be exposed to horror in this land.
You will expose her to horror because of what, my prince? Why are you making me feel you don't understand spirituality of Omambala and yet you are still the prince?
Ofo, is that supposed to be an insult?
No, my prince, no. I am only stating the facts. The fact that the goddess that oversees Inezi, the cleansing of unmarried maidens, is fierce and she is ruthless. If you continue showing cruelty to our innocent maidens, she will deal with you.
You see, the more he speaks, the more I feel vindicated. Can't you all see that Ofo is insulting royalty? Eh? My prince, I've told you times without count. Let us deal with. Just give me one AK market, then let me deal with this fool. Can't you imagine the rubbish that he's saying?
Iweka, what Ofo just said, I did not say any rubbish in it. I see a lot of sense in what you just said.
What stupid sense is he making?
Like, imagine him bringing the goddess into this issue. Eh? As if he's the one controlling the goddess. The goddess is somewhere busy with doing other things, yet he's bringing the goddess into it.
No, it does not concern the goddess. Very soon, just very soon, you will see if he concerns the goddess or not.
Oh, shut up already. You are sounding so dumb.
Do not tell me to shut up, my prince. Do not. I don't know why you constantly want to punish Chigo for nothing. That girl did nothing to you.
My prince, you know what? Ignore this fool. You see that maiden? She must be dealt with. And she will know that you are the Ezedike of Omambala. Amaluense!
You are correct, Iweka. Ofo here is a big fool. I agree with you on that. But if actually she insulted the masquerade, she deserves to be stripped naked and flogged at the market square.
You self, shut up your mouth. I don't even know why the gods gave you mouth. Which one is if actually? If actually, are you trying to say that the prince made it up? No, eh? Shut up your mouth. Don't use that word if again. Greetings, Nai.
Greetings, Nai.
Yeah, good evening. How are you today?
Nai Ibanugo KK. We are here to inform you about the sacrilege committed by one of the maidens of this community, named Shugo. The council have reached a conclusion, and that is why our king sent us to you to inform you about the necessary rituals you will perform before we now invite her to the palace to be exiled.
I am confused. Why will you come to me with this information? I am the head of the masquerade of Omambala. Why will any man or group of men sit anywhere and conclude that a sacrilege has been committed against the masquerade and I was not there? You know, how can you declare that the masquerade of Omambala has been desecrated when the head of the masquerade was not in the meeting?
More reason you should come and see the king.
Exactly.
Yes, because he said we should inform you that a maiden of this land has desecrated the entire masquerades by saying that she is bigger than even the Ijele masquerade.
Yes.
And then the king said, as the head of all masquerades, you know the exact thing to do before she will be ostracized from this land.
That is it.
You know what? Go back to the palace. Tell the king that I will come to see him.
Yes, it's better that way because we do not know what else to tell you. I think.
Do you want to argue with him?
Okay. Meanwhile, you can take one before you leave.
I would have done that, but this.
Let's go. Let's go and deliver the message to the king. Let's go. Thank you, Nai.
Onyeze, I know the maiden in question, and I can attest to the fact that she is of good character. There is no way she can say the things that have been attributed to her. It's not possible.
Are you questioning the character of Ezedike? Or are you insinuating that he is lying?
Onyeze, I have not said a thing like that. But as men in positions of power and authority in this kingdom, we must be very careful not to ignite the anger of Umuada and the goddess of women.
What exactly do you mean?
Onyeze, what I am saying is very simple. As we are trying to punish a sacrilege that is alleged to have been committed, we must be careful not to commit even the biggest sacrilege of punishing a maiden of Omambala without hearing from her.
I've heard you. I will summon her so that we can hear from her.
Good.
Your Majesty, the universe is my witness. I have no human witness, for I was alone when I spoke with the prince. I am innocent of this accusation. I will never say anything wrong about our great masquerade.
Your Majesty, let us close this case and end this matter. A maiden who has advanced to the point of invoking the powers of the universe should not be taken for granted. On the account of what you just said, Your Majesty, let us close this case once and for all.
Ibanugo, shut up your mouth. Stop provoking me.
Oh. How did it go? Chugo, are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. The king asked us to go that he wants to have a meeting with his council. He will get back to us.
This is formality. The king will surely support his son. We all know what he can do.
Honestly, I am so afraid to admit this. I know he will definitely support his son, but this is not good at all.
Don't worry yourself about me. I'll be fine.
But my friend, I think you should say yes to Prince Ezedike. I can't afford to watch you suffer. Please.
I support Tujuako on this. Yes. Chi, you really need to say yes to the prince so you won't end up suffering. Aside from the prince's arrogance, you and I know that Amulongweze is a very cute young man and he's also wealthy. I don't see anything wrong in you marrying him.
Maybe gods forbid. You all are saying nonsense. I will not allow my friend Chugo to marry a fool because he thinks his father is a king.
Chi, what do you have to say about it?
She will never marry the prince.
Don't say that, please.
Honestly, I'm tired. I need to rest. I really appreciate all of you for your concern. Thank you.
See,
Gods of our land, I know that you're watching. You are not blind. I know that you're not partial, and you will not allow me to be put to shame. I am scared, and I do not know what to do. Please come to my rescue. Do not allow lies and deceit to prevail.
Hey.
You're here. I'm surprised to see you.
How are you doing?
I'm doing well. The gods are with me.
I heard what happened. Why didn't you tell me about Prince Ezedike?
I didn't want to bother you about it. Neither do I want to take advantage of your kind heart.
You know I like you so much. I wouldn't want to see you get hurt in any way.
Don't worry about me. I will be fine. And like I said, the gods are with me.
Chiugo, you don't deserve what he's doing to you. You deserve better than that.
I didn't want to tell you in the first place. Don't worry. Let me handle it. It is not beyond me yet. Please.
One more misstep from Prince Ezedike. I am going to step in. Can I take you somewhere?
I can't say no to you.
Iweka, so you knew all along that Amaluweze was fooling himself all along and still would not tell him the truth.
Why will I be wasting my truth? Or I need you to tell me, why will I be wasting my truth to the ears that only love to hear lies? Look, the prince, Amaluweze, likes to hear what he likes to hear. And I, Iweka, will not tell him something else.
You're a very bad person. You are a very bad person, Iweka. Oh, I just found out. Oh, you knew. And you could not tell him. That's why you were a very bad person and I will dissociate myself from you. I will.
Come. You see, it is good and fine. I'm a bad person. Fine. That's your mouth. You can say whatever you want to say. But you see me, I know what I'm doing. No, you can go about the village and tell everybody that I, Iweka, is a bad person. Good and fine. But at the end, we shall see. Let us go. Which direction is?
I don't think I will have to go with you. I will go a different direction.
You see my problem with you. I don't know. Sometimes you are not acting as if you are the prince. You are Amaluweze himself. Left alone for me. What will I be doing with you?
Chiugo, it is surprising how relaxed you are. Looking more beautiful like a woman who is about to get married.
That's because I am happy.
Why are you happy? What makes you happy? See the troubles you have been facing, and yet you're so relaxed like nothing is happening.
Balum, the thought of you makes me happy. Knowing that I have a friend like you, it gives me so much joy and confidence.
And having you in my life makes me feel so complete. Chiugo, I want to wake up every day of my life seeing you
beside me with that lovely smile, your personality, and most of all, your awesomeness. And that is why I don't want to be your friend anymore.
You don't want to be my friend anymore? Did I hear you correct?
I want to be more than a friend. I want to be your husband. I want to spend the rest of my days with you. Chiogo, let us grow old together.
Say it again. I want to be sure I heard you correct.
If you say that again, yeah? If you say that again, thunder will strike you here and now. In fact, I will personally report to the neighboring village to borrow me their thunder, and I will combine it with the thunder of Omambala to strike you here and now. Yes, can someone tell me what is going on here?
We have to leave here.
Oh, you are leaving? Don't worry, I will explain to the thunder to follow you anywhere you go.
Did you see her?
No, she's not yet back.
Did you see her?
I didn't see her.
Good shit. Chugo, where have you been?
We have been waiting for you.
And where are you coming from?
And we are worried because we all agreed to be together. We just allowed you to rest like you requested and you disappeared.
I do not know why you all are worried about me. I am a maiden of Amambala who lives in Amambala. I will never allow any family to scare me to the point of leaving my own kingdom. No.
Well, from the feelers we are getting, the king and his useless council have judged in Prince's favor. I'm not surprised though.
Chugo, I want you to be rest assured with that we are with you on this. And that we are going to stand with you till the very end.
This is not a matter of standing by her or with her to the very end. Tell her the truth. Tell her to go and apologize to the prince. And that is it.
Yes.
Chugo, honestly, she's saying the truth. There's nothing wrong in getting married to the prince. We can't afford to lose you.
Chugo, the king has given you 7 days to leave Omambala kingdom and go to another kingdom, and there you will remain till you enter menopause. This is getting serious. Please, I would suggest you go and apologize and maybe just marry the prince. Please.
It's really obvious. Your advice is coming a little bit late. Tell her to go and apologize, or else she will be exiled in 7 days.
For the second time in just 1 day, I want to be left alone. I need rest.
But we are here to help you. It's not a matter of running away. We are here to put heads together.
I came into the sacred square of Anyomambana to say that I did not desecrate the masquerade as being speculated. I refused the prince's offer to go see the masquerade with him because he did not ask nicely. He finally twisted it to mean that I desecrated the masquerade. He did this to intimidate a woman. But I was raised to understand that no one can intimidate a woman of Omambala. I would never leave Omambala for Prince Ezedike. In fact, I would not leave because of his calculated intimidation. But if I must leave, show me a sign. Once I see the sign, I will know. And I will leave. Listen, if you know what is good for you, don't you ever lay your hands on me again.
You are a woman under my watch. You are not worthy to speak when I'm speaking. You do exactly as I say. You are uncultured and I will teach you how to behave.
I am a free woman of Omambala and I am not under you. Take your arrogant self elsewhere because I do not want you. Leave.
Come here. Come give me this thing. I need to have a taste of this thing. Ah. Oh.
You are surviving this because this is the first time you will be getting involved in evil in your life. Do not lay your hands again on any maiden of Omambala with the intention of rape.
Why are you twisting this? She slapped me and pushed me into the bush.
Because you belong to the bush. You made her slap you and she slapped you into where you belong, the bush.
Ah! I am not man enough to face the spirit. And I ask you, who is the spirit?
I, Nzeibanugo, the Ocean Ketanya of Omambala, I'm the spirit. If you fail to leave now, you will see the spirit.
Could it be that he's right? Could it be that he's a spirit? How in this world did he get here? This is not a good time. Go and come back later, Ndidi.
I was actually waiting for you so I can tell you what my mother said I should tell you.
Your mother sent you to me? Who is your mother to send you to me?
My mother is the priestess of Omambala and people always listen to her whenever she speaks.
Okay. What's the message?
The aim is to cripple her ego. Be careful to avoid inflicting enduring pain on yourself.
Is this what your mother said or what you cooked up to insult me because I've been lenient with you?
The exact words of my mother.
Go back and tell your mother that Prince Ezedike, the Amaluweze of Omambala, a warrior that has fought many wars and won them, said she is a big fool.
She is concerned as a mother. She wants you to retrace your steps.
If you do not leave my presence, you will be shocked at what will befall you. Get out! Ibanugo! Ibanugo! You will not be exonerated from this. You are the one setting me up against everyone. How in this world did such an evil man hijack the ancient staff of Ijele to become the masquerade head?
Your Majesty, I am standing because we have an opportunity now to salvage ourselves.
What do you mean by salvage ourselves? As you have argued that her father's hut should not be burnt for insulting the masquerade, she must be exiled from this land. That is the only way that the spirits of the masquerade will not rise against all of us if we allow this insult to go without punishment.
Onyeze, with all due respect, I am not convinced from the innermost part of my spirit that this maiden standing here insulted the masquerade. I am not convinced.
Once again, you are calling my son a liar.
No, I have not said that, Onyeze. But you will agree with me that youthful exuberance can make a youth do unimaginable things. This maiden standing here in the quest to prove her innocence has already involved the universe and even our journey. We must have to be careful how we handle things.
The only way we can handle things is to uphold the sacredness of the masquerade by severely punishing this maiden who has claimed that she is mightier than Ijele.
On the sacredness of our journey, I say this again. I never spoke against the masquerade. I refuse to go to the masquerade with Amalonweze because I am not comfortable moving around with someone as proud as he is. He twisted it to punish me. May the gods bear me witness.
The maiden had just said something different from what you told me.
Oh, Father! Father, she is deceiving you! The only way she is speaking this way is because she has been briefed by Zebanugo. They are making mockery of the masquerade of Omambala. Father, can't you see?
Oh yes, I am going to solve these once and for all. Please, can you allow me to use this?
Father! Why would you allow a man who is scheming to dethrone you to touch the staffs of the kings of Omambala?
Stop that. As the head of masquerade of Omambala, he has the right to touch the staff whenever he demands.
Thank you, Onyeze. Dalo Onyeze. I swear on the sacredness of this staff that there was never a time in my life I schemed to be king in Omambala. It has never happened, and it will not happen. I swear on the sacredness of this staff that this maiden that is standing here has not insulted the masquerade in any way. There is a gang up against her. And that gang up is coming from mischief makers who are planning to bend her. She's passing through this because she refused to be bent. As I lift you up, all you staff of the kings of Omambala, I urge you to rise through the forces of the air. Locate all the perpetrators of this evil who are planning to punish an innocent girl. Locate all of them and bring them to justice.
Stop! Don't do that. As the custodian of the staff of Omambala Kingdom, he has the right to perform the oath that he has just initiated.
Father, as the upcoming custodian of the staff, I will not allow him to continue with the oath.
And it's not in your place to stop the oath.
Ifekanwa, you just interrupted what is going on. Why are you here?
I delivered a message to you through my daughter. And the universe bears witness that the message was delivered to you. Since you have decided to ignore the message and cripple the ego of an innocent maiden, it is your ego that will be crippled.
Ifekanwa, you are making a weighty statement against my son. What message is she talking about?
Your mother sent you to me? Who is your mother to send you to me?
My mother is the priestess of Omambala, and people always listen to her whenever she speaks.
Okay. What's the message?
The aim is to cripple her ego. Be careful to avoid inflicting enduring pain on yourself.
Is this what your mother said, or what you cooked up to insult me because I've been lenient with you?
The exact words of my mother.
Go back and tell your mother that Prince Ezedike, the Amalweze of Omambala, a warrior that has fought many wars and won them, said she is a big fool.
She is concerned as a mother. She wants you to retrace your steps.
If you do not leave my presence, you will be shocked at what will befall you. Get out! I do not know the game that all of you are playing.
Your cup is full. Yes. You have offended the goddess of Omambala. through your wickedness to the maiden. And the verdict is that you will never get married to a maiden from this kingdom.
Ifekanwa, you cannot say that. If my son cannot marry from Omambala kingdom, where else do you want him to marry from?
He lost it when he refused to stop. It is his ego that is crippled. And if he must get married, he should pick up a maiden from another kingdom. He can never marry a maiden from Omambala kingdom. And that is final.
Father, please. I'll be ruined if this verdict is not reversed. If I marry a maiden who is not from Omambala, they will disqualify me from being the king. Father, please.
Ada, you are looking so beautiful. Honestly, I love the way everything played out.
Yes, so everybody loves what happened to the prince. He has learnt it the hard way. It pays nothing to fight the innocent.
Jackie, please. Can you stop talking about someone's downfall? Today I'm getting married to the love of my dream. So talk about it.
Biko.
Obalumo Ofozoba, nnukwu mmanwụ. Obalumo Ofozoba, nnukwu mmanwụ. Na-aga na iso n'azụ.
I have come for you.
What are you doing with these people? They are very close to the prince. And I can swear with everything I hold sacred that they are not trusted.
But don't be in a hurry to swear. You'll be humbled by the gods. Look, of a truth, we're once closer to the prince. Everybody knows that. Yes. But at this point, we are no longer together. Because the time we were close to him, we tried our possible best to redirect his steps. It's true. But he wouldn't listen. You know, his arrogance and pride as a prince, he feels he can step on anybody's toes. And for that fact, we have no choice than to leave him. But you see, this man here is a good man. His name is Obalum Ofozoba. Obalum Ofozoba. Obalum Ofozoba. Obalum Ofozoba. Obalum Ofozoba.
Chiugo.
Yes.
Please, accept to be my wife. And I vow in the presence of your friends and my supporters here to love you unconditionally for the rest of our days on this earth.
This is something that I have always wished for. To marry a man that will love me unconditionally and treat me with respect. In you, I found everything. And yes, I will marry you.